Welcome back to my Python video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn Python variables, how to declare variable and how to use the variable and how to assign a value to variables, how to declare global variables and how to output variables. So let us start. Variables are containers for storing a data value. Like it will have a name and then as a container and it will have some data which can be used in subsequent program. For example, x is equal to 5, y is equal to John, and now we are printing x and y. So x is an integer and y is a string. We are not going to explicitly declare an integer or a string as a variable, unlike in C language, C++ or Java language. So we just need to declare a variable and then we can directly use in our program x and y, and you are able to see the values. Okay, so they do not need to be declared with a particular type and can even change type after they have been set. That is the beauty of this Python program. X is of type int and now we changed the value. Now x is a string. Okay, so it won't give a problem. It will not say that boss this is an integer value and you have allocated a string. It will not give error. If you want, you can check. You see, I initially added 4 as integer. Now I change it to Sally, which is a string. And now it has printed the value. Right? It is more flexible, but you need to be careful while you are applying. So the same 3 can act as a string, can act as an integer, can act as a float. You see, we changed the data type. It is called typecasting, and x is a string, y is an integer, and z is a float. And you see the values displayed in the respective data types. Get the type of x. Now if you see here, class integer class, right? For example, if you add x, okay, first we have declared that as integer and run. First it is the same variable, it is integer, then it is changed to string. It is surprising, right? So be careful while you are doing in the programming. Okay, single or double quote. Single variables, string variables can be declared either by using single or double quotes. So both are strings only. Okay? So it is a case sensitive, right? That means small a and capital A both are different. They are not same. Okay? Don't confuse yourself and use the interchange of small a and capital A. So you have to understand how to declare a variable name. Any programming language will have a notation or the grammar what to represent as a variable name. So variable name must start with the letter or an underscore, that is fine, and it cannot have a number. It should not start with the number, but it can have a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores A to Z, 0 to 9 and underscore, but there are no special characters. Variable names and case sensitives, they are all case sensitives. That means capital and small, they are different, they are separate. and it should not have any Python keywords. There are reserved keywords available. You can just walk through it and you will find set of keywords are there which should not be used as a variable names. So with examples you can see these are all underscore can be used at the beginning, underscore, small, capital, various forms. Why this is wrong, these three? Because 2 is used which is not valid variable, and hyphen is used which is not a valid variable name, and space is used which is not a valid variable name. Okay, multiple words variable names. If you want to use it multiple words, there are 3 types of notations you can use. Camel case, that means it starts with a small letter, but each word will have a start with a capital letter. This is the notation variable name. And Pascal, all the words should start with capital. And snake is all the words should be small and underscore. You can have a capital also, but it should, each word is separated with the underscore. Okay, so how do we assign multiple values? We can use, this is valid, this is allowed. X comma y comma z equal to, all are strings, right? You can assign one line. Similarly, one value to multiple. So here we are assigning x is equal to y is equal to z, orange. All are with orange only. We are printing x, y, z and all are orange. Okay, you can assign multiple. So from the list you can assign to individual variables and then print it here. So list and all we will describe in subsequent videos. You can easily assign. Then output we have already seen, print of that variable name. We use the print to print that particular variable name, right? Print of x is a variable. Then you can also print multiple variables, x, y, z, right? You can also print with the multiple variables. And then you can print plus operator to add multiple strings. Okay, so we can discuss more about plus during our string programming. Okay, then we can also use arithmetic operations in here. What is the issue here? 5 plus John. No, this is wrong, right? This is wrong. Okay, 5 is an integer and you cannot combine x plus y. But how can you merge this? See, if you want to type, then str of, will it work? Try. We are converting that into string and then merging. So this is integer, so it will not work. Right? It will not work. Okay? So global variables. Let us talk about global. So when you declare a variable outside of a function, so you can consider that as a global variable. Outside of a function is known as a global variable. So global variable can be used inside the function and as well as out. So here x is a global variable and then which is in the function. In function declaration we can discuss, but this is the standard defined in my function colon and indentation with the print statement with the x. Plus is a additional operator for the concatenation operator for the string, right? So we have declared a function and then we are calling that function here. So let us use it here. X is a global, and the defined main function is the function, and then we are calling my function. My function is now calling this, and Python is awesome, right? That is the display value, print value. So X is a, then which one it will take? We can create same name, but which one it will take? Tell me. Function is X, Python is, will it display fantastic or awesome? Here, so local will be preferred first and then global, right? If you have declared local, then it will take, and then here it is a global variable, so awesome. Python is awesome here. Since it is a local variable, it is Python is local variable, so Python is awesome. Global keyword. So normally when you create a variable inside a function, that variable is local, but it can only be used inside that function. To create a global variable, you can use that, you can make it as a global keyword. Okay, see here. Then when you declare this as a global, this has become a global. Now you have set that value, and then you can use outside of. This is valid. You see? And of course you can change. So variable exercises, test yourself. This we have already done it. Name, what they are asking is all wow. We are declaring a string variable, right? Okay, so that is all about variables. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you are able to follow my way of explanation, and if you like it, I am going to continue with the video series, and keep watching, and subscribe to my channel for more updates. I will keep on explaining with the simple programs to the complex programs to the large programs in my videos on various programming languages, and explain in detail. So keep watching, keep do like, share, subscribe and comment.